So here's part 2 of my Punk 7s. The Leighton Buzzards, later to go on to become Modern Bloody Romance. That's another Small Wonder 7. I don't know what number it is. Small 7, there you go. Now look, another copy of the Ultravox EP. I said I was bad on doubles, didn't I? Enemies, the Radiators from Space, and Psychotic Reaction on the other side. What a tune. Look. Original 7 press of the Smiths hand in glove. You can tell because it's got the Manchester contact address on the back. Foreign press of Rock Rock by Ultravox. It's German. Quite a lot of the Ultravox foreign presses emanate from Germany. They seem to be quite popular over there. Don't Cry Wolf by The Damned. It's nice to see it in a sort of stock copy with this, you know, with the telephone directory sleeve. Only Ones. I bought that from Small Wonder, the mail order thing. It was cheap because it's been a display copy. It's got to be drilled all the way through. Another Ultravox EP. Now that's a fantastically good record. Nosebleeds on Rabid. Ain't Been to No Music School and Fascist Pigs. Awesome. The Dickies, Clark Kent, both of those are coloured. That one's green. Dickies is white. There's a Japanese Gloria Mundi 7. That must have sold in outrageous quantities. Teen 78. That's the first ever TVP single, 14th Floor. Jesus and Mary Chain. First ever press of Upside Down. You can tell it's the first press because it has an address on the bottom. Later ones they not in each Kill Bride Natch, and it has a little slip inside it as well for send off and get a T-shirt or something. Big in Japan and the Chuddy Nuddies, who are later to go on to be the Yachts. First ever single on Eric's records. Eric's #1. More 999. That's Me and My Desire. Baby Baby by the Vibrators. No One by Johnny Moped, an incendiary device. One of my favourite pieces of a rock and roll band ever. Look, covered in cows. Horror Show and Adultery by the Scars. Anything on all that early Fast product stuff, you know, that and 2-3 All Time Low, which I think is in here as well. What a great sleeve, look at that. Touch and Go and Goldfinger. Plus it's on my Virgin, but early Virgin, so anything on that label Virgin, that's my favourite label design ever. Swell Maps, Let's Build a Car. Shiny sleeve. Oh, Jesus, there's a cast record in here. I've no idea why. Meet Whiplash. It sounds a lot like the Mary Chain, but with absolutely no bass. It's like this teeny little. Your Generation and Day by Day. That's Barney Bubbles, with a sleeve design kind of, aping Rodchenko and things like that. More Lou Lewis. You better watch yourself on UA. That doesn't turn up all the time. Day to World turn Dayglow. Natch on Dayglow orange vinyl. Yowza. Idlewild, that's Satan Polaroid, numbered, 1434. Japanese Duran Duran single, cute. Ain't Got a Clue by the Lurkers, that's got a flexi in it. There are 2 flexis, one of them is, you know, the Chaos Brothers flexi, one of them is gold, one of them is like that. I can't remember which way it works. One of them came with the album, one of them came with a later presses of the single. Cabaret Voltaire, first ever EP with setup on it. Gigantor by the Dickies, that's the first ever press of New Rose by the Damned. Cowpunk Medlem by the Splodgenus Abounds with a free flexi disc of them doing Hawaii 5-0, except it's Margate 5-0 and it's awesome. Tiger Lily, that's interesting. Monkey Jive and Ain't Misbehaving, that's Ultravox before. Look, there you go, it's John Fox. Before they became famous, it's on Gull Records. Chuck Wagon, there's a stock copy of Chuck Wagon's Rock and Roll Won't Go Away. We had the promos earlier. Look, in case you didn't know, it says Chuck Wagon is a Dickie on there. The Page Boys, who went on to become 1000 Violins, friends of mine at university. That's Colin and Dave, who sadly passed away in the early 90s. That's on Wham Records, Dan Tracy from the TVP's label. King Kurt, Zulu Beat, came in a 1,000,001 coloured vinyl. That one is particularly cool. Another Pretty Face. It's the second press of that, All the Boys Love Carrie. The first one's green. It's still nice. Teenage, I Want to Be Teenage by the UK subs. When Charlie Harper said that, he was 36 years old. Three Wishes by the TVPs. Look at Dan. Look how young he looks on Wham as well. That's that with a classic Wham label. Another copy of Kleenex EP, unsigned. Kleenex split by Kleenex, and Dimitrozin, which is on Rough Trade. XTC, Gloria Mundas, Jesse and Gary and the Desperados. First shop assistance press of the All Day Long EP. Second one is blue. The Flies, More Magazine. Original Swell Maps, actually, that's the original press of Read About Seymour on Rather Records. The reissues are all on Rough Trade. There's lots of Swell Maps as well. Both presses of Dresden style, because there is, depending on which one you get, one of them finishes off with a little piano coda of them playing Part-Time Punks, I think it is. But there's two versions of it anyway, so you have to check the matrix numbers to see which one you've got, to see if you've got both. Flying Again by the Members with fold-out sleeve. Get Your Yo-Yos Out by Eater with the flat, the opposite side, and on white vinyl. Flies. Soup Dragons. B-52s. I've actually got the original. That's Rock Lobster, but I've got the original one, which is on Bouffant Records. I don't know why it's not in this box. It bloody well should be, because it's rarer than that. Wonder Stuff. It's Your Money After Baby, which is normally a 4-track EP. This one's on a 45 RPM radio copy, so even though it says it's got 4 tracks, it only has 2, one on each side. The Gifted Children, which is a pseudonym for the TVPs. Tiger Lily, the Ultravox thing, that's the repress of it. It was repressed after the success, sort of success that Ultravox had in the 70s. Ambition by the Subway Sect. Genius. And What a Place to Finish. Pretty much my favourite punk single. Complete Control by The Clash. And that's your lot.